Hello, my name is Russell at the Piano Outlet. Today I'd like to show you this beautiful Yamaha C3 6'1" conservatory brand that we just finished putting a brand new set of strings in. And if you've seen any of my other videos, you know that when we do take the old strings out of the piano and take the plates out of the piano, we really get in, make that piano brand new again. And before we get any further, I am going to say that I'm making this video for Sari in North Dakota, who asked me specifically about this piano. And I just want you to know, Sari, that we put this piano together specifically with the intention of showing you how beautiful it really is and get this video out to you as soon as possible. Yesterday, as I sent you pictures, you saw that the lid was off and we're just putting it together. But it doesn't take much because once we have everything apart on the piano, then we can clean and detail every single part. The hinge comes off, this part of the lid comes off, this gets separated, even these come off, everything gets polished. The camera come over, I'll show you what we do to the inside of the piano, which is very important. When a piano sits in a house for 20 years, it doesn't look like this, it looks more like this. Let me just show them what this thing looks like over here. I shouldn't say thing, but this is what happens, the amount of dirt that you wind up accumulating after 20 years inside a piano. And really the only way that you can clean all this is by taking everything out. So we'll take this whole big iron plate will come out, the screws will come out, all these duplexes will come out, and then we have the opportunity to polish them. So when you look at this piano here, you see this is the final product, because when the plate came out, we were able to take out all the duplexes, we clean the bridges, each in here, everything gets just very finely sanded, so it's nice and bright, the wood's nice and light, the hinge, the bridge pins are nice and shiny. We actually polish the tips of these, put new graphite, brand new strings. The duplexes, they come out, they get polished one by one. We actually polish each one of these hitch pins, the screws, when the strings are out, and we replace them with brand new bright red felt. And then that's why the piano has this nice fresh look. The hinges over there get polished. We also polish the underside of the lid, which they don't even do at the factory, so the piano looks like a mirror underneath. And then as far as the tuning pins go, you see the tuning pins are replaced, how nice they look, and even more important about how nice they look, the fact is that if you see these coils here, they really should be about 1/4 of an inch off the plate. When a piano is being tuned year after year, the tuning pins go lower and lower down, and the coils get closer and closer to the plate. Finally, when they get too close, you have to restring the piano. So that's a concern for anybody that's buying a used piano. You really want to see, how high the pins are, and make sure that that piano is not going to need that type of work, because to have that work done after you buy it is a lot of work and very costly, because you really can't have it done in the house. So the other thing too, what we do is we replace the felts here. We polish each of the A-grafts by hand so that they look like jewelry. After the years go by, they actually turn black because they're brass. So you might want to cover the inside of the piano or keep it closed through the years in order for it to keep its nice appearance. Now, as far as the performance of the piano, once you have brand new bass strings, the bass strings are new. They're able to resonate, sustain, and have a nice deep sound. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play the piano a little bit. The camera will come around and show you some details about the piano, and you can listen to it. Because you have the brand new strings, it gives you a really, really nice deep bass. I don't know if you can tell on your computer speakers. I'm really enjoying playing it. The piano really has a nice feel. It sounds good. It's a little sharp because it's got brand new strings in it. Some other things about the piano, the newer Yamaha C3s have this feature, which is the mahogany rim on the inside. This piano is about a 1983. However, realize that it's all the same technology in this piano as that there is in an absolute brand new one. So when you're looking at, let's say for instance, a newer C3 like this model over here. Let's bring the camera over and we'll show what the new one looks like. Oh, the action is out of here. Well, basically you can see this is one that came in. This is about a 1997, and even a 1997 piano when it comes in, they come in kind of dirty sometimes, and you know we have to pretty much do the same thing in order for the piano to look like brand new. Here's one that's 1979 that we took the plate out of. And this one, this is what they look like once we take the plate out of them. And you can see the soundboard's nice and clean on this, and we clean the bridge. And there's not many other places, I don't know of any other places actually in the United States that does this type of work. And we have a Steinway here doing the same thing too. Here's a Yamaha G5, which hasn't had anything done. Here's another one. You can see, you know, how dirty they are when they just sit in someone's house. That's why you would never want to buy a piano out of somebody's house, because, you know, sometimes even if they are clean, they're not that clean. Anyway, another thing I wanted to talk to you about before we close out the video is the size of the pianos. This is the size pretty much of a C1, because you're considering a C1, and I'll show you a video of a C1 maybe later today or tomorrow. I'll be able to record it. But this is a 5-foot versus a 6'1", and you can see how nice it is when you have the tail that comes out. And you know, the Yamaha C3 new is about $15,000 more than the C1. So this is the piano that I'm always asked for. And this is also considered a grand because it's bigger than 6 foot. Anything bigger than 6 foot is a grand piano. Casters on this piano will be changed to new ones, so don't pay attention to those. We just have those on here so they can roll around the cement floor. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, feel free to call me, email me, text me, or anything. I'm always available. Thank you.